Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu dem letzten Fall von Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. Heute exklusiv nur für YouTube. Ich habe es leider die Woche jetzt nicht geschafft, live zu kommen. Und deswegen dachte ich mir, okay, ich nehme es jetzt einfach auf. Wir wollen jetzt am Sonntag, ihr seht das leider etwas in der Zukunft schon. Jetzt am Sonntag fangen wir mit dem nächsten Teil an, The Devil's Daughter. Und deswegen habe ich mich dafür entschieden, das Ganze exklusiv für YouTube zu machen. Ich wünsche euch jetzt ganz viel Spaß. Wir schauen uns jetzt Schüsse bei Mondlicht an.
Where are you going, Holmes? Have you been invited somewhere?
We have been invited, Watson,
We have. Where to?
to the Baker Street Irregulars' annual dinner. They sent us an invitation. It is on the table.
A dinner? How could those street urchins afford anything like that? I can't understand your interest in them, Holmes. They're dirty. They wouldn't hesitate to steal your wallet.
Watson, you should be excited. It is a secret dinner. Its location changes every year. Read the menu. Sounds mouth-watering.
All right. We, the secret police of Baker Street, invite you, Sherlock Holmes, and Dr. Watson to our annual dinner. Menu, entree, frozen rat head salad. Is this a joke?
Not at all. Pray continue.
Main course, sow's udder in Danny Nutcracker's way. Sounds disgusting, Holmes. Hedgehog goulash. Street turnips in homemade juice. And it goes on.
I can hear them on the stairs now.
Oh, we can't go there. We can't eat that.
Watson, you'll hurt the feelings of those poor children. We have to go.
Oh, Mr. Holmes.
It is fine, Mrs. Hudson.
Mr. Holmes!
Wiggins, Dr. Watson is getting ready. He will be delighted to join us. You don't look well, my young man. Is there something wrong? Don't tell me the dinner is cancelled.
Mr. Holmes is my brother Leighton. He's in a prison cell. They say he's killed 2 men. You have to help us, Mr. Holmes, 'cause I know he didn't do it.
Where is he now?
From what I've heard, they took him to the yard, and they gave him a good beating already. You know what they're like. They'll hang him. They won't look any further.
Holmes, we have to help him.
Well, and forget about the dinner? Wiggins, I'll take the case.
You're fantastic, Mr. Holmes. I'll be waiting for you at the crime scene. You'll be there, right? It's on Half Moon Street in Whitechapel.
Very well.
Also kein Dinner. Schade. So, wir gucken jetzt erstmal. Wir haben ja, denke ich mal, einen Brief von dem letzten Fall noch, den wir lesen können. Eine Sensation. Eine exotische Möglichkeit für einen Mord. Das Arsenal der Kriminellen dürfte bald um giftige Pflanzen erweitert werden. Eine junge und bildhübsche Frau hat zusammen mit ihrem Kollegen in Kew Gardens den schrecklichen Mord am Direktor der Gärten, Mr. Montague Dunn, geplant und ausgeführt. Nur ein einziger Detective war in der Lage, die Wahrheit hinter diesem Verbrechen aufzudecken, das zuvor als ein einfacher Herzanfall zu den Akten gelegt worden war. Der Name dieses Detektivs lautet Sherlock Holmes. Oh yeah. Hier haben wir tatsächlich auch das Drama von Kew Gardens mit drin. Haben wir irgendwo, was haben wir denn als Trophäe? Ach so, mal die tödliche Pflanze haben wir gekriegt. Super klasse. So, finden Sie heraus, wer die Morde in der Half Moon Street verübt hat. Untersuchen Sie den Tatort und reden Sie mit den Zeugen in der Half Moon Street. Befragen Sie auf der Polizeistation Leighton Chapman und untersuchen Sie seine persönlichen Gegenstände. Das werden wir jetzt machen. Wir fahren erstmal zum Tatort und gucken uns da natürlich erstmal um. Oh, okay, ich dachte, uns erwartet jetzt schon ein Szenario. Oder auch nicht. Da ist Le Pferd, da ist Le Typ. der uns helfen kann? Nö. Der raucht einfach nur seine Zigarette. Check. Achso, nee, da komme ich wieder raus. Entschuldigung, ich wollte Sie nicht stören. Wir müssen hier lang. Oh. Jetzt hier noch lang? Nö.
Please, gentlemen, leave the scene now. Oh, Mr. Holmes. Is that you?
Good evening, Constable...
Constable Marrow. I was here with Inspector Aberline during the Ripper case, Mr. Holmes, back in '88. But then this is nothing like that case. With this one, we've got the murderer, the weapon, and the statements, which speak for themselves.
Of course, Marrow. But you know that appearances can sometimes be deceiving. Who were the victims?
The two men here, both shot. The stout fellow was Brian Vercotti, a well-known ruffian. The other, Kenneth Butler, a jeweller by trade.
You spoke of statements. You have witnesses?
Well, I was there, so I gave my own statement. And then there were two other witnesses who said they saw the killer Chapman. Mr. Turner, a gentleman who lives in that flat over there. And Polly Powell, a flower seller, who was over at the far side of the street.
So, Constable Marrow, I should be delighted to hear your testimony.
I was standing at the north side of Half Moon Street. That was the side that you came from.
But you would have been unable to observe this part of the street, where we are standing now.
That is correct. But I saw the two victims slowly enter Half Moon Street, and then shortly after, the fireworks started. A few minutes after that, the fellow Chapman rushed towards me and ran into Half Moon Street.
Please continue.
I didn't pay attention, but suddenly I heard a woman's cries and police whistles on the other side of Half Moon Street. I rushed over there and I saw the two dead bodies on the ground. When I reached Whitechapel Street, I saw Leighton Chapman. He'd been caught by two police constables.
Did you hear the shots?
I didn't hear any shots. The fireworks were all over the sky. They were so loud I couldn't hear anything else.
What were the fireworks in honour of, Constable?
Well, today's Queen Victoria's birthday, Mr. Holmes.
Ah, yes, I appear to have lost track of the days. It is May now, of course. Constable Marrow, what else caught your attention while you were running through Half Moon Street?
I saw nothing but rats, and I took the time to light every corner with my lamp.
Did you happen to look up at Mr. Turner's window when you were on Half Moon Street at that time?
Yes, I saw that the window was open, but no one was there. It was dark in the room.
Constable, your statements have been of great value to me.
Es ist sehr viel Info, muss ich tatsächlich gestehen. Ich würde jetzt mal vorschlagen, dass wir uns die Leichen einmal angucken. Straßenpflaster. Feststeckender Gegenstand. Holzstück.
A piece of wood that has stuck between the cobblestones. Let us take a closer look.
Okay. Gucken wir uns das mal genauer an.
This shard of wood is quite new. The bullet struck his head. This man didn't stand a chance. This is an ordinary key. I wonder what kind of door it opens.
Okay, also der hat eine Schusswunde im Kopf und einen Schlüssel. Und das war ein Holzstück.
He tried to stop the bleeding with his hand. Death was not instant. The bullet penetrated his stomach, a dreadful wound. A tattoo from Westgate Prison. Vercotti must have done some time there.
Also eine Gefängnistätowierung.
Brian Vercotti suffered greatly. What a terrible way to die.
Okay.
A fairly long pole with a forked end.
Gegenstand von Interesse. Okay. Ich hätte gern ein bisschen mehr Licht, wenn es geht. Also normalerweise muss ja irgendwo dann... müssen ja Patronenhülsen rumliegen, oder nicht, wenn die sich gegenseitig abgeballert haben.
I'll do anything to save my brother, Mr. Holmes.
Es ist beginnt. Okay, check. Wer ist er? Ach, Herr Turner.
Good evening, Mr. Turner.
I heard Constable Marrow reply to you as Mr. Holmes. Are you that detective, gentleman? I've heard of you. And, well, I know things about this evening.
Excellent. Might we hear your story?
Erstmal gucken wir ihn uns ein bisschen an. Okay, wir haben 3 Details. Also er hat auf jeden Fall einen 3-Tage-Bart. Orden. Krimkrieg, Kriegsveteran. Braucht Stütze, schwaches Bein, hinkt. Wer hat dann das jetzt rausgefunden? Meistens ist es ja irgendwas noch mit den Augen, oder? Nee. Hat da nichts an den Augen auszusetzen? Ist ja komisch. Fehlende Knöpfe, armes Leben. Okay. So, dann holen wir uns mal seine Aussage ab, wa?
Could you tell us everything that you may have seen or heard?
I was already in bed when the fireworks started. A few moments after, I clearly heard 2 gunshots from outside.
Please continue.
I quickly got up and I grabbed the lamp from my nightstand and I rushed towards the window. I looked down and I saw 2 bodies. And there was a man with a gun who was standing nearby.
Where exactly?
Well, near this body.
Did he notice you?
I don't think so. He rushed towards Whitechapel Street without looking around.
Mr. Turner, did you see anyone else in the street?
No, I saw no one but that man, the murderer, the fellow they caught.
Were the 2 shots you heard consecutive?
Yes, there was a very short pause between them, and they sounded different somehow. It seemed to me that the second shot was louder than the first.
That is an interesting comment. Mr. Turner, what were your actions after you stepped up to the window?
I was afraid that the man with a gun might return, so I stayed close to the window till I saw the policeman coming in the Half Moon from Whitechapel. Then I walked out to tell them everything I saw.
You have helped us a great deal, Mr. Turner.
Okay, also es waren 2 unterschiedliche Schüsse. Unterschiedliche Unterschiedliche Schüsse würde ich aber als 2 Opfer sehen. Mr. Turner hat ausgesagt, dass er an seinem Fenster gestanden hat, bis die Polizei eintraf. Das widerspricht jedoch Constable Marrows Aussage, der niemanden am Fenster gesehen hat. So. Okay, haben wir noch irgendwelche? Ne, die beiden haben wir nicht. Okay, gut.
Mr. Turner, You have stated that you remained close by your window after the crime, is that correct?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. I stayed at my window until the policeman arrived to examine the dead bodies.
That is very interesting, Mr. Turner. Constable Marrow stated that he did not see anyone at the window when he was running through Half Moon Street.
Well, I think Constable Marrow and me, we might have been distracted by the whistles and shouts coming from Whitechapel. We could have missed each other somehow. You understand what I mean? It was a bit of a stressful moment, to tell you the truth, sir.
Allow me to form my own theories, Mr. Turner. Would you mind showing me the view that you had from your window?
Not at all, Mr. Holmes. Please, follow me.
Mr. Turner appears to live very modestly.
Sehr bescheiden. Könnte man eine neue Tapete vertragen. Kann ich denn hier?
This fire is dying out. It was last tended to over an hour ago.
Feuer, Asche. Verbrannte Seiten.
The papers are almost entirely burned. I am unable to see what's written here. These words are illegible. The papers were thrown into the fire just a short while ago.
Ich habe jetzt ehrlich gesagt gedacht, weil ja da in dem Feuer Holz lag, habe ich erst gedacht, das
The
kommt
books
davon.
on this shelf are in a mess. It looks as though Mr. Turner was trying to find something in a hurry here a short while ago.
Was ist ein Gehstock?
A perfect match. So, Mr. Turner broke his stick when it became stuck between the cobblestones. He did not mention that he was so near to the victims.
Ergo hat er gelogen.
Mr. Turner was roused from his bed by the sound of gunshots.
Aber welche Seiten hat er rausgerissen? Ob das ein bisschen creepy ist, dass wir... Da liegt ein Buch irgendwie ganz komisch. Ob er das ein bisschen komisch findet, dass ich hier in seiner... Also ich würde... Ne? Hier ist nichts. Okay. Ich würde den ja schon längst zu mir ranpfeifen, ne?
This kitchen knife is quite sharp.
Küchentisch. Gebrauchsspuren. Zerschnittenes Papier.
There are pieces of shredded paper scattered over the table. This kitchen knife was used to cut the paper.
Aber warum kommt man auf die Idee?
Anything else you would like to know, Mr. Holmes?
Nö. Guck jetzt erstmal raus.
So, that's the view Mr. Turner had when he opened the window.
Mal wie fein Watson da steht, ne?
The dead body of Kenneth Butler. Brian Vercotti's contorted corpse. Mr. Turner had a perfect view of the crime scene. He saw the bodies clearly, and Leighton Chapman standing over them.
Ah, okay, warte. Das ist ein Space. Zurücksetzen. Also, steigt aus dem Bett. Schneidet Papier mit dem Messer. Oder... Legt den kaputten Stock ab. Nein. Wirft etwas ins Feuer. Schneidet Papier mit dem Messer. Wirft etwas ins Feuer. Öffnet das Fenster. Geht zur Leiche. Legt den kaputten Stock ab. Oder habe ich jetzt hier irgendwas übersehen? Nö. Also er steht auf. Schneidet das Papier. Schmeißt etwas ins Feuer. Öffnet das Fenster. Geht zur Leiche. Nee, wobei. Stopp. Stopp. Sequenz zurücksetzen. Stopp. Nein, das ist falsch. Zurücksetzen. Also, er steht als erstes auf. Öffnet das Fenster, geht zur Leiche, nimmt da irgendwas raus. Schneidet Nee. Legt den kaputten Stock zurück, schneidet Papier mit dem Messer, wirft etwas ins Feuer. So rum. Also, er steht auf. Ich spule mal vor. Öffnet das Fenster, sieht, dass da, ne? Rennt runter zur Leiche. So, bleibt da mit dem Stock hängen, bricht sich das Stück vom Stock ab. Nimmt dem da was raus. Humpelt dann wieder hoch. Legt den kaputten Stock ab. Geht zum Tisch, zerschneidet was. Also im Papier. Entschuldigung. Und schmeißt es dann ins Feuer.
So Mr. Turner used a book to hide an object that he found on Kenneth Butler's body. The question is, what did he find?